Okay guys, I'm a bit late kicking off with this. What I've done is pre-match for about an hour. I've been scalping away. I managed to get £80 on 0-0. Then her indoors decides she wants feeding, so I'm a bit late. What we need to be doing, what I'm going to do is we're going to do some correct score scalping. So multi-bet tool up. We'll use 40 on this. As in the right up before the game. Go for 1 apiece, 2-1 and 1-2 when I can find it. Okay, bet. It's in place, so I'll take some going. I think we've matched. Let's say 2-1 and 2, 1 apiece. Okay, so I've got 95 on there. I'll put the 0-0 down here for you. So that quite a bit of scalping helped out, and obviously it's cut it down from 80 to 40. Right, just to set the next bit up for you. Okay, so now obviously if it goes over any of those scores, then we're on a loser. So what we're going to do is I'm just going 50 on here. I'm going to lay under 3.5 for 50, which as you can see covers over 40 there and would actually give us a tenner profit. Obviously his danger scores are going to be the 2-0s, 0-2 and both 1-0s. What we can do is we can try scalp a bit more out of this 0-0, but you don't want to be using big amounts. You just want to be using like 20, something like that. Just going to try and get a bit more out of this. It's a low price because everybody's expecting I'm going to leave that in, to be honest, because I really don't fancy any other girls in this match, and nor does anybody else. That's why the price is a bit low. So if I can get that back up to about 56, and then I'll play this as I see it and see how we go with it. I think we should make some profit out of this one. Okay, managed to get match there. Oops, trigger happy. So we've got £13, remember, on the 3.5 risk. I've got the 0-0 back up to 56, so we're still on the 90 marks with those. Watching game, it's pretty crap. It's just a case of seeing what happens, then make a move or not make a move. Okay, as I expected, poor Dyer match. Correct myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've got both the 2-0s up. 0-2, 2-0. 5 quid, and put us both in greens. And his only danger is going to be the 1-0s, but obviously unless it's a very late 1-0er, then we're covered on the 1 apiece and both the 2-0s. We should be sitting nice and pretty. I'm just trying to wait for these prices to go up, but this should start going up. It had dropped from the kick off. Just put a wedding up there and an ordering up there, and then see how we go. Okay, if you're wondering why I used £5, if you remember, as just get it back up, as risk it's 13 on there, but on here we're on 40, and obviously another 10 with 50, which we'll get back if it went to the over 3.5s. So I'm hoping to get matched on both of those. Okay, very nice. West Brom has scored. I got matched on the West Brom 5 I put in, and luckily I hadn't on the Everton scoring. So what we need to do now is 1-0. And what we want to be doing, if we can get this out of the way, is scalping the one now.
Just goes to show you never say never.
Just let it settle down a bit. All we're trying to do is get this into green, and then we're sitting really nice.
Brought back into the fold, well managed. It has to be said by Tony Pulis. He's struck a couple of key goals for West Brom now.
Okay, damn, missed it. Bloody thing.
McLean, Fletcher.
Okay, when you're doing this, obviously you're putting your wrist back up to about 90, 95. It depends, you can use what you want.
Into Rondon. Look to return it, but
I'm using 50. It will settle down in a minute and should start shooting down. Yes, it does happen when you get 2 quick goals. So if you're a bit weary of that, then use a bit less. I won't bore you to death, you get the idea. I'm prepared to leave that in, and then what I'll do is I'll scalp as the game goes on then with a bit less. Okay. It's stalled a bit, so it might be worth getting out. I'm sort of half watching it. I'm not really watching games, to be honest, because I'm up to something else, but we seem to have stalled for some reason, which is unusual on the 1-0. It's half time, so let's see if we get some movement.
What an amazing turnaround.
Should do.
Another goal for him tonight. It was a game that needed that goal badly. That man
really am surprised at this sort of money on the actual score. It's very, very strange. But nothing surprises me anymore with trading. Things are always changing. There'll be some sort of strategy out there. It just seems crazy. You'll probably find it'll shoot up a bit and then come back down just before or after. Anyway, I'll see what happens.
World Grand Prix darts live.
Those runs inside the fullback.
Okay, as you can see, it has shot up, but it should start coming back down now. Remember, this is half time, so I'm gonna actually try and nick a bit more. I'm gonna try and nick a bit more on it. So I've now actually got 100 market there. I think. No, it didn't. It must have cancelled itself for some reason.
You know, Everton, it's not been the greatest of games, to be honest with you, I have to say. But
it should come down to 4.1.
Fantastic pass from Delafeu, but Ross Barkley covered off by David Provenance.
Okay, a bit of luck, I should get matched. I won't leave all that in before if it kicks off. Get out, scratch it out, and then start scalping again with less. Stupid, I've set this up silly tonight. Okay, they haven't kicked off yet, but they're just about to. I'm quite happy to leave it. I think I should get matched. Okay, remember this is all no risk because it's during the half-time interval. It's just about to kick off. You don't want to be doing this in play, not with this sort of money. You're going to be start chasing yourself if you get caught. But the idea now is then once I've got that matched is if I use the 20s, if I get caught, we still should be in a nice green position. Forgot to say we can take a £25 green now, to be honest, if we want. We just have to take off the 3.5, or we could sit back and hope there's another 2 or 3 goals going, and we could get some green on that as well. But at the moment, I'm struggling to get that match, which is unbelievable. Come on. Okay, they're just about to kick off. Okay. Okay, we just managed to get matched. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be using 20s. Just drop 20 in there. When I'm scalping these, I try to drop one above rather than take that and then wait for that £2.5 grand or whatever it is. And as you can see, we're still in a nice green position on all these, using the 20. I'm going to leave that in for a bit, to be honest. Okay, I won't bore you to death. I'm going to leave that in for a bit and then see how we go. Okay, not ideal. I got caught with that 20 in there, and West Brom decided to go 2-0. Ideally, what we want to do, 1 apiece. There's danger now here. There's obviously 3-0. Is that a quick goal? Hopefully it's gone 1-2. Bit delayed is my my feed, so I'll get back to you. Okay, quick fire goals. It's now 2-1. So let's have a look. Should be. Let's let this settle down. What I was going to suggest, we're covering the 3-0, but we never got there because somebody scored. So what we're going to have to do now is, remember we've got the 3.5, I'll have a look at that in a minute. What we want to do, so we're £21 red on here. Oops, where's my thing? But we're a nice £29 green on here. So ideally what we want to do is get some I mean, if there's another goal, fair enough, we won £50, but we're 65 down on the score market. This is the only problem with when you're doing correct scores, is if you get quick goals won in like this, especially at the time of the game it is, then you can find yourself in trouble. But we should be able to get out of this quite easily. Well, I can scratch out now, to be honest. Got the 29 and 20, so but that's going to come down. I'm not going to scalp anything, I'm just going to wait for that to start coming down a bit. As this comes down, obviously my green's coming down on the 3 as well, and it's a case of catching them both right and trading out of it. There's no great rush. As we know, if another goal goes in, then we've won £50 on the 3.5, so it's £15 red it would be, which is no great loss. See what we're at now. We're still at 28. This is going to move a lot slower. And this one, 20, so we could come out with an £8 profit. If you really want it to be risky, then yes, you could stick a bit in it. It depends how much more you want to risk. So I say I was 65, 85, we know we'll get 50, so as I say, it boils down to what you're prepared to risk. But this should start dropping. A lot of money up here, so it should start coming down. There's not a lot waiting for it, so it's just turning into one of them boring videos. It just proves everything doesn't go right, but we're still in a decent position, so ideally what we wanted was 1 apiece. Right, I'll get back to you because this is going to take a bit of time. Oh, it's coming down now, so we're down to a £15 red, 26. They're both tumbling a bit. I'm going to risk a bit here, try and catch this before it comes down. So all the money's further down. I missed that, I think. Might just catch a bit of it. This is a risk that I'm taking, I'm not saying you should. So obviously it's taking my risk up to 85, and it's 50 if there's another goal scored, so I'm risking 35. I'm just trying to get this. I'm pretty certain this is going to shoot down. I'm hoping it shoots down. Now I've got a bit more money in it, going to look a bit better, down to a £13, £12. There's 25 on there. I'm trying to get this to about a tenner. Nah, it's going to stall here. Okay, so I'll take the £13, 21 red, and take the £26. Okay, so we ended up with £26 there, and we lost 13 there. So okay, we didn't make a great deal, but we managed to get out and made a little profit. Hope you enjoyed it. Not the best of trades, but not a loss, and a little extra tip bank.